Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter. 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting inside or just stretching the fences. A player with a superb work ethic.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. So it's away we go then. Into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘! Now that is commitment to the cause. Tries to get it clear. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. Crosses it in here. Van Dijk getting this one clear. In once more. Van Dijk clears it away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Foden, played out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Caicedo. Foden. Caicedo. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome, too much traffic.
Caicedo. And this is Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Luis Araujo. There's the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
They've played it short, and this is Messi. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Still goalless at the moment. Fagioli. He's on it, can he get away? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, cracking ball. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Valverde. Luis Araujo. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fascioli. Foden. Fascioli. And it's Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. 𝗟𝗩𝗡. Now it's Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Valverde. And he plays one through. He's being urged to shoot. Out to the left it goes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden. And Caicedo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Spread it left. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Messi. Foden. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Guardiola. Caicedo. Out to the right. 𝗟𝗚𝗡. Caicedo. Luis Araujo. Knocks it out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min goes short. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Threads one in, and he's certainly onside here. That's very neat. In by 𝗟𝗚𝗡. Mbappe. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a great ball here. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. Akanji. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. He's in a great position here. 𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘 could try cutting inside here. Akanji. Oh, great chance! Van Dijk can get it clear.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Played out towards the right wing, and it's Messi. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Almost an hour gone. That has been cut short. That is a great pick out. Valverde. Now it's Kane. That's been slipped through. He has found the way through. Valverde. Good read, needed to be. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Son Heung-min, and he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Akanji tries to clear.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact, and it's been taken short.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's 𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘. Kane. Great vision. Who played through for the wide man.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
time for
2.
changes
El
on both
dorsal
sides,
10,
actually.
Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
Oh no,
El
this does
dorsal
not look
20.
good.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Pressing high and with purpose. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, good spread. Now it's 𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘. That is lovely. Plays it across.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Fascioli. And it's Fascioli. Quality ball. 𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘 receives it in a good position here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
En el minuto 81.
Oh, that is a bit
el
special.
dorsal 10.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Turns and goes back. Oh, that's nice. Now it's shot at goal! Really well taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Strong running down that left flank. Now that looks a decent ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's picked it up out wide. Gets into some space. Now it's on the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. 𝗟𝗓𝗡 is there, and he can get that clear. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The support is in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we rise now for the English national anthem.
Lining up for England.
Who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, we're on the way. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Into the channel. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Yamal! Goal, England! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vardiol plays the return pass. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to play him in. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now it's Kane. Nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position. Vardiol receives it in a wide position. Tries a shot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 12 minutes is number 17.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Son Heung-min. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He's picked his way through. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Luis Araujo. Courtois claims it, and the danger passes. Luis Araujo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's no flag. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's a sharp pass. Goes looking wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Played out to the right. Mikel Oyarzabal. No way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
In with the challenge.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Kane. Vardiol. Cross to the back post. He gets big! And that has been cleared. Tries to pass it through. It's out for a goal kick. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Oyarzabal. Oh, that's nice. In by Oyarzabal. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Ødegaard. Spread it left. Pass somewhat off target. Luis Araujo. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Puyol. Van Dijk. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And Jamal. Camavinga. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Luis Araujo. Now it's Kane. That's a nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Puyol. And it's Van Dijk. It's Camavinga.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Jimenez. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please take this opportunity
to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So we're into the second 45.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Luis Araujo. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good play. Swings in across. Probing pass. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. And it's Messi. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘 defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Luis Araujo. Akanji. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Luis Araujo. And he skips past his man. Mbappe. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Akanji. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. Luis Araujo. Now it's Kane. 𝗟𝗩𝗘 played into space out wide. Van Dijk. And it's Ødegaard. Luis Araujo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Out to the left it goes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's fabulous. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. Messi. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Camavinga. Ødegaard. Referee's given a throw. Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe gets into a good position. Luis Araujo. Yamal. Luis Araujo. And it's Jimenez. And Akanji. Luis Araujo. And Akanji. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for England. Number 23, Yamal. Number 4, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the
Barcelona
field,
are making a change.
17,
After this, just one
7,
opportunity to do so. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's whipped it across. Defending of the desperate variety.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
England making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That is a great pick out. Camavinga, there's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Forward it goes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's in a great position here. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘, Son Heung-min.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ødegaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Luis Araujo. Deep into stoppage time. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Son Heung-min voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for tonight's
And
match, so
now
just
I'd
remains
just
for me
like
to
to
thank
read
Jim
out
Begden
our
alongside me,
members who are
and to
celebrating
wish
their
you all
birthdays
a
today.
very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier compact defensive look.
So it's down to business here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Kane. Valverde. And Son Heung-min tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. 𝗟𝗩𝗘. Caicedo. It's a really well-measured ball. Akanji gets into a good position. Messi. Donnarumma claims comfortably. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And he's forced to go back. Driving on and making good progress. 𝗟𝗩𝗘. Akanji spots it and intercepts. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Kane. That has been slung wide. 𝗟𝗑𝗡. Caicedo. And this is Kane. He's got full. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Luis Araujo. Barcelona finding their passes. Son Heung-min! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Son Heung-min goes short. Luis Araujo. And now they can spring out of defence. Caicedo. And Gvardiol. And here's Kane. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Son Heung-min with the short one. Messi. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Fagioli. Foden. Opts for safety. Messi. And Akanji, played out to the left flank, and it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Fagioli, and it's 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗚. Now it's Messi. Now it's Luis Araujo.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi's cross. Oh, important interception. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗚. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. That is lovely. Played out to the right.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗚. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi picks it up out wide. Akanji, great vision. Messi. In by Messi. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Jimenez. Akanji. Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Now it's Mbappe. For Valverde. Messi. Foden. Now it's Fagioli. And it's Valverde. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And it's Messi. Tries to dink it through. It's a goal kick. Caicedo. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Jimenez. And Akanji. Messi. And it's Caicedo. Goes looking wide. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Son Heung-min. Strokes it back, knocks it out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Fagioli. It's Van Dijk. And it's Fagioli. And it's Messi. Foden. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Son Heung-min. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Jimenez. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Spread it left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Fagioli. And it's Van Dijk. Messi. Back towards the middle. Out to the left it goes. And it's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min. Threads one in. And that's an excellent interception. Well, there's the clearance.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21 será sustituido por el dorsal 9. Cambio de jugadores.
And here's Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Guardiola. And Caicedo. Caicedo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min takes a look up. And he whips it in. Mbappe! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 6 se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Son Heung-min, and no, he's seen through all of that. Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Mbappe. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Can he get on the end of this? Valverde could try cutting inside here. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And that should get the job done. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
La camiseta oficial del equipo que sorteamos hoy será quien tenga el número de entrada que coincida con el que aparecerá en el marcador dentro de...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Arsenal have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And that gets things running. Now it's Kane. And here's 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter, 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his...
Kane! Oh, that wasn't far away. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Luis Araujo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good spread. And Caicedo. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary. Swings it across. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Kane. Luis Araujo. Son Heung-min. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Now it's Kane. That's a throw. Luis Araujo. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Valverde. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Vardiol. And it's Caicedo. Jimenez. And Akanji. And it's Messi. Luis Araujo. Arsenal finding their passes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Jimenez with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Oh, look, it's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Messi. Can he get it through? Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. It's a promising position. Very nicely done. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Jimenez. Akanji. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Aims beyond the defence. They get a throw in. Oh, such a clever touch. Now the delivery, brilliantly cut out. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vardiol. Luis Araujo tries to pass it through. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Vardiol. And it's Son Heung-min. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. For Valverde. Over to the left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Caicedo. And it's Valverde. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's neat. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello attendees,
We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Arsenal worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Messi. Now it's Fagioli. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Caicedo is offering a wry smile there.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And the finish! Just off target. 𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘. It's a sharp pass. And this is Son Heung-min. Guardiol. Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. That's a good ball out wide. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And he's cut it out.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Son Heung-min! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping. He is just caressing the ball. And he can clear it away. Valverde. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Valverde. Fagioli. Out to the right, and it's Messi. For Valverde. He's looking wide. And it's Messi. Showing good feet. Fagioli! They've played it short. Valverde. And now a sudden chance to counter. 𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's nice. Tries to... He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Jimenez. Akanji. There will be a throw-in. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Akanji is wide and looking to get onto this.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has found him in acres of space. That's tidy. Oh, it's a great... Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Valverde. Now it's Son Heung-min. Valverde. Now it's Luis Araujo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Fagioli. Spread it left. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Spread out to the left.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's Son Heung-min. Caicedo was in no mood for any of that.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
That has ended up in no man's land.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22, Luis Araujo. Coming on to replace him is number 6.
Messi gets good distance on it.
Substitutions taking place.
Elects to... He's got it all! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Kane could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Valverde. And it's Caicedo.
Added time.
Messi. Plays the return pass. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And Caicedo. Camavinga.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left be...
And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Valverde voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Arsenal leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Arsenal do have the look of a team with genuine ambition.
Hello,
Already on the
and
cusp of
welcome to
promotion,
today's match.
they are looking to make a statement
Everyone,
here.
please
We
welcome
are
our
more than
players.
ready. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And now, lining up
It does
for
seem to be a
Arsenal,
4-3-3, Jim.
number 1.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's away we go then. Arsenal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must.
Son Heung-min really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a promising position. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Caicedo. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Messi. He's looking wide. And it's Son Heung-min. And this is Kane. Takes the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Kane probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. He is through here. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Akanji. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's picked his way through. Over to the left. Now the cross. Well read. And the danger is averted. Valverde. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No way through, so back it has a shot! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely feet. And that's aimed into the middle. Son Heung-min. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Played out to the left flank. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the left it goes. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
30 minutes gone. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘 and 𝗟𝗜𝗓𝗙. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Plays it through. No, that's been intercepted. Jimenez. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
𝗟𝗑𝗙. And this is Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Hangs in a cross. In again. Chance! It's a loose ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Their way home on public transportation today.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Arsenal were actually very good on the front foot in the first half, even if they have nothing to show for it.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Messi. Oh, that's nice. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘 did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
𝗟𝗑𝗙. And it's Robertson. Nice control. Deep cross. No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life.
Goal! After 53 minutes is number 10, Harry Kane!
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘. Messi. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. No, he refuses to take the bait. Valverde. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Played out to the right. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Robertson. Very nicely done. Son Heung-min. Messi. Big chance to get at them. He shifted it to the flank. Jimenez. Luis Araujo. And Caicedo. Here's 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Guardiol. Caicedo. And the return pass. Caicedo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Spread it left. Now it's Son Heung-min. And this is Kane. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Akanji. And he skips past his man. Mikel 𝗟𝗓𝗡. 𝗟𝗓𝗡!
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Akanji. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Caicedo. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around.
Akanji. And here's Messi. Now it's Luis Araujo. Lovely bit of skill. Akanji gets into some space. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22.
Chance to deliver.
Luis
He's gone
Araujo.
full.
Number 25.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Coming on the field, number 9, Federico Valverde.
Al-Hilal clearly
Number
now
6,
in lead preservation
Eduardo
mode.
Camavinga. Number 7, substitution.
Now it's Kane. Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception.
Al-Hilal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
2 minutes to be added on. Camavinga, foot in. Now, can they get him away? And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
For our World Charity Fund.
Arsenal do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready.
Please welcome our players to the field.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And now, lining up
The
for
midfield three,
Arsenal,
Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And that gets things running. Arsenal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Guardiola. Caicedo. Son Heung-min. And it's Caicedo. For Valverde. Played out to the right.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Guardiola. And it's Son Heung-min. Mikel Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. And that's too far for anyone. Akanji. And it's Caicedo. Robertson. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Caicedo. Here's Oyarzabal. Akanji. Guardiola. Now that's well seen too. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Camavinga. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
He's picked his way through. And it's Caicedo. Luis Araujo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Lionel Messi!
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And this is Kane. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. A temporary retreat here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Valverde. Son Heung-min. Guardiol. Now it's Kane. Shifted it to the flank. That's a good run down the left. Inter Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Caicedo. Akanji. Messi out to the right. Hit into the middle. Akanji attempts a clearance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson. Now it's Son Heung-min. Played out towards the right wing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis Araujo. And Guardiol moved on forwards. He's found a way past. Well, played right into his path.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. And it's played it. He rises! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's whipped it across. Tries to pass it through. Akanji with the clearance. Caicedo. 𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘. Nicely shaped ball.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's... There's the shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 22, Luis Araujo. Luis Araujo. Luis Araujo.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Robertson. Out of play for a goal kick.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Mikel Oyarzabal. And 𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘 opts for safety. And it's Jimenez. Kane. That is good alertness. Oh, good spread. And here's Kane. And it's Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caicedo. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nicely spread. Now it's Valverde. Valverde. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Kane. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Foot in. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Substitution.
Luis Araujo. Messi. And this is Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary. Akanji has it out wide and in space. Here comes... And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Crossed in once more. Akanji is there and he can get that clear. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Crosses it in. Up he goes! Tries to get it clear. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's hoisted clear. Luis Arau. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Luis Arau. Real chance!
Substitution in progress.
Inter Milan making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Valverde. And it's Son Heung-min. Valverde. He's tried one! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And they've got rid. Arsenal finding their passes. And he's managed to get free. Son Heung-min! Well, now, oh, what? It's fallen kindly here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Son Heung-min goes short. Now the cross. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Valverde. Kane. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. Caicedo.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Jimenez. Valverde. Now it's Fagioli. Nicely weighted ball. Great work on the overlap. Fagioli. He's in plenty of space here. Terrific header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's it. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund.
Arsenal are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
So we're up and running. And here's Messi. 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘, can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Caicedo. And Akanji. Jimenez. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. 𝗟𝗟𝗩𝗘. Now, can they get him away? And back to the keeper. Van Dijk. Akanji. And Alexander-Arnold. That's a good run down the left. Now it's 𝗟𝗟𝗩𝗘. Great defending, strong and determined. 𝗟𝗩𝗘. And it's Ødegaard. Son Heung-min. And it's Ødegaard. Now Foden. And it's Valverde. And it's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's been drilled in, and he's heaved it away. Alexander-Arnold, now it's Valverde. That wasn't the greatest of balls. 𝗟𝗩𝗘. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Messi. Caicedo. He's looking wide. Oh, no joy this time. And that's going to be a goal kick. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Caicedo. Mikel 𝗟𝗟𝗩𝗘. Now it's Kane. Distributed tidily. And this is Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's in space and looking for options. Turns and goes back. So, and the shot! Caicedo. Messi. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Luis Araujo. Played through into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Valverde, out to the left it goes. Cross to the back post. That has been knocked clear. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Guardiola. Good pressure, determined, intense. And he's worked it through. That has been cut short. Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Played out to the right. Looking for options for movement. Spread neatly. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Luis Araujo. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Van Dijk. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Luis Araujo. Caicedo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. Terrific header. Goal! Arsenal! A goal at a really telling moment. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗋. Now it's Luis Araujo. Great chance! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Arsenal are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they pulled level.
And if you do
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Here we go again then.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Messi. Foot in. Played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is as far as they're going to go. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Kane. And this is Messi. Messi is flagged offside. Tries to play it through, and this is Kane. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! He scores! Arsenal are level. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's very neat. He's had it taken off him. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Akanji. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. Deep cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Caicedo. Shifted it to the flank. Son Heung-min gets into some space. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. Now it's Son Heung-min. Muscular approach does pay off here. 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. And here's Son Heung-min. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alexander-Arnold. 𝗟𝗓𝗍. Oh, good spread. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. And it's Messi. Son Heung-min. 𝗟𝗓𝗍. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Guardiola. Jimenez. Here's 𝗟𝗑𝗩𝗘. Great vision. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Alexander-Arnold. 𝗟𝗓𝗓. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Phil Foden. Coming on the field is number
Ødegaard.
19. Substitutions taking
This
place.
is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That's Valverde. Son Heung-min.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution for Arsenal.
So there's going to be another
Number
change
3,
here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. And he plays one through. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Always onto this. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Akanji. Caicedo. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Kane, and it's made its way to him. Now it's Son Heung-min, strokes it back. And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day.
Hello,
Positive
everybody,
vibes
and
all
welcome
around
to
us,
today's match.
nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly.
And
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And this is now today's lineup.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Jordan Henderson.
Well, Peter, this guy Eze is always someone I've kept an eye on. A player who broke through as a left winger initially, but also has the intelligence, the vision required of a number 10, and he combines those roles very well, drifting in from the left, getting on the end of balls, and he takes it from there.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So that's got things underway. Spread out to the left. Tries to pass it through, and he's onside. Pings in across. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Lofted in. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Camavinga. And 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. And he's picked it up out wide. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Munoz, looking for options for movement. It's gone for a throw-in. Hughes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Corner then. Saw! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Big chance! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he's managed to get rid. Kamada with a definite foul there. Akanji. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Caicedo. And it's Messi. And Akanji. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. And 𝗟𝗩𝗘. And it's Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi with the short one. He gets big! Harmlessly behind. Not the most accurate pass. Caicedo. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Munoz.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's 𝗟𝗟𝗩𝗘. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi, well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Arteta is currently top scorer in the league. Out to the left it goes. Tries to play it through. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. That looks a cracking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Valverde. And Caicedo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Arteta.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Caicedo. Arsenal finding their passes. Kane. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now, who's going to be first to this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passing nice and neat. Camavinga touches it back. And this is... It's Kane! It's run... Oh, what has happened here? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
So it's
Look
been
back
even
on the
so
first
far.
45 minutes.
Which way will
I have
things
to
go in
say, I
the
think
second
it's
half?
a good
Ours,
performance,
of course.
but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's 𝗟𝗓𝗓. Well read, nice interception. Caicedo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Munoz. And it's Kamada.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They've played it short. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. 𝗟𝗓𝗩's... It's a mighty effort! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Kane. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. That has ended up in no man's land.
The attendance
Almost an
for
hour
this
gone.
match was 28,997.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Great defending, strong and determined.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Quick look, then... Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Caicedo. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘 delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Cross needs to be good.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Vardiol. Luis Araujo. Kane. And he's away. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And it's 𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mateta. It's played through for him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chance here to counter. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Messi. In with the challenge. Arsenal have a free kick. Valverde.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's onside. Drives it in. Caicedo. Valverde. It's 𝗟𝗩𝗩𝗘. Saar. Munoz. And it's Kamada. Mateta receives it in a good position here.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Eze really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Luis Araujo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Kamada. Munoz in acres of space out wide. Saar.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Munoz. And it's Munoz. Saar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Clipped into space. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 14, Mateta. Number 18, Canada. Coming on the field.
And that will be it. Arsenal came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
So there it is, everyone. Now big up for our players.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And now, lining up.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So we're up and running. Kane. Valverde. And this is Messi. Now this could be... Tries a shot! No, not quite.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, 𝗟𝗩𝗙. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Robinson to 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Lukic played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. They've played it short. Wilson played into the box. He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And here's 𝗟𝗓𝗪. Now it's Wilson. Oh, good ball! Out to the left it goes. Corner given. Lukic plays it short. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. Shot a goal! And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's nice. Wilson, and it's pulled back. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗪 turns back here, probably the best option. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robinson gets into some space. Big header! Oh, not the best of headers. 𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗪 over to the left. Now it's Luis Araujo. This looks promising. Looking for options for movement. Cross into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. 𝗟𝗓𝗪 herring after the ball here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Jorge Cuenca. And it's 𝗟𝗪𝗪. Now it's Jimenez. That has been slung wide. Nice control. Drives it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Now Lukic. And it's Robinson. He has a look up. Valverde. Camavinga. Luis Araujo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Luis Araujo. Crosses it in. 𝗟𝗓𝗡 clears it away. 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘. Now Tete. Anderson. Tete. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Anderson. Robinson. And it's 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Looking for the run. He's through here. Oh, good take in a good area. Shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he shoots! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, that is a nice touch. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. That's beautifully weighted. Leno breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Robinson. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Lukic. Andreas Pereira. Oh, good read. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Robinson receives it in a wide position. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Camavinga. He's in a great position here. Now it's Kane. Now it's Luis Araujo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Andreas Pereira. Almost an hour gone. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Akanji. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shot. Backward it goes. Delivered with swing. Messi with the short one. Could try cutting inside here. He's on it, can he get away? Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Fulham are looking to go forward now. 𝗟𝗓𝗙�laťi. And Robinson tries to play it through. Andreas Pereira gets into a good position. Adama Traore is wide and looking to get onto this. Lukic goes short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Vardiol. Luis Araujo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Wilson. And the counter is on. Now it's Adama Traore. Akanji. Now it's Messi. That ball looks a good one.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Jimenez.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 15, Federico Valverde. Number 8,
Jimenez.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Vardiol.
Coming on the field, number 44.
And it's Caicedo.
Batshuayi.
Arsenal
Number 6,
looking to pass their way
substitution
through.
in progress.
Akanji. Engages and forces him off the ball. Robinson. And he's forced to go back.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Goes looking wide. Now it's Smith Rowe.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lukic. And Iwobi. Wilson picks it up out wide. Here comes the cross. Vardiol gets it away. Out to the right. Now it's Wilson. And it's Lukic.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was
There will be
squeezed that
1
bit
minute
harder
added
and the task
time.
became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's
And
it for
it
tonight's
ended
match, so it
honest
just
even
remains for me to
today.
thank Jim
A big
Begden
round of
alongside me
applause to both
and to
sets
wish
of
you
players
all
who gave it
a
their
very
all.
good evening. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. And your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's lineup.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
23.
Well, I think Ward-Prowse will have a key role, Peter. He will undoubtedly be asked to set the tempo. He's someone who we've known about since his early days. He did fade for a little while, but he's back stronger than ever now, and he's showing a lot more snap, more personality, more assertion, and central midfield is certainly his best role.
Okay, interesting. There's the whistle. 𝗟𝗓𝗡. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball, good take. And it's Bowen. Caicedo. Spread it left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Alvarez. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vardiol. It's Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. Valverde. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Akanji. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Souček. And it's Bowen. Ward-Prowse. Souček is chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's taking no chances there. And it's made its way. Real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And the keeper beats it away. Deftly away. Skulls. This looks promising. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, no joy this time. Akanji. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. And Caicedo. Valverde. Vardiol. Luis Araujo. Oh, that's delightful. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vardiol picks it up out wide. And that has been cleared. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Füllkrug. And it's Skulls. That is ended up in no man's land. Valverde. Caicedo. He can get that clear. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Alvarez. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Mavropanos. Ward-Prowse. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's in a great position here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bowen opts for safety. Todibo. Alvarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alvarez. Ward-Prowse. Now it's Ward-Prowse. Füllkrug receives it in a good position here. Shifted it to the flank. Now the ball. Here's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And that is out of play. Mavropanos. Kilman. Alvarez. Ward-Prowse. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Kane. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Souček. And it's Skulls. Ball played for Ward-Prowse. And there's the end of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless.
Let's hope
A
the boys
change
can turn
perhaps
it up for the
after
second.
half-time.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's got away. Cross into the box. Skulls. And it's Souček. Ward-Prowse. Bowen. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. Luis Araujo. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Ward-Prowse. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Forwards and with intent. Valverde. Really fierce, close defending. Quick look, then plays it in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Kilman. And Mavropanos. And it's Bowen. Aimed beyond the defence. Akanji. Valverde. Luis Araujo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wan-Bissaka. Todibo. And Mavropanos. Ward-Prowse. Turns back here, probably the best option. Skulls. And it's Souček. Now this could be a chance. Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Kane, out to the right. Fulkrug. He's on it, can he get away? Skulls. No, that's been intercepted.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Kane. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! West Ham can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Wilson prepared to come on now. Of course, a big bullier of defences.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
Coming on the field, number 30, Wilson. Number 39.
Decent progress down the left. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Skulls. He's looking wide.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Camavinga. Valverde.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
He can run onto that. Nice defending, it's got the job done. West Ham can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's forced to go back. Alvarez. Todibo.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Irving. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. Bowen is onto this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Camavinga. Kane. He's gone for goal! And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
And it's ended on as even today. A big round of applause to both sets of players who gave it their all.